All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the building. Music, Life, and Love. I'm your host, the one and only M. Soto. Today's a beautiful day, as most days are. We have Miss Maisha from the How You Doing podcast. What's going on?
Yes, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
I like the orange.
Yes, and I like your orange because,
Mine is the Mets. I can't see myself rocking the Knicks.
Well, yeah, because you're not a Knicks fan.
Nah, a lot of heartbreaks from back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. PTSD.
Yeah, and then everybody else around me that was Knicks fans. It was just heartbreak after heartbreak.
No, for real. Like, I remember that time, like, my dad has always been a Knicks fan. So this is a time to be alive for him.
Okay.
And I used to bond with him. We used to watch the games together.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I remember us getting so close and not being able to take it. Like when we had Latrell Sprewell, Patrick Ewing. Who was the coach? You said
Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah, Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah. Pat Riley.
I got my heart broken so many times by the Knicks.
Oh, so you was a fan?
I was a fan for sure because my dad was a fan.
When did you jump ship?
I probably stopped watching the Knicks. It was definitely middle school, so it was a long time.
Oh well, hold up, because middle school, that's when they was in the finals, I think.
Yeah, it was probably middle school when I really stopped. I gave up. But my dad, like, he is like so excited.
He's diehard. He's diehard Knicks fan. So right now he probably having the time of his life. This whole season.
He is.
Damn.
Because they're lit right now. They doing their thing.
Yeah, I mean, they just lost. They just lost that game yesterday. I don't know. It was so much things that was taking place during that game, and I was just like, it's just typical.
Did you think they were going to sweep?
No, but I would have expected them to get a more fair shake than they did. I'm not talking about like performance wise. I'm just saying like the three blind mice picking and choosing when they want to blow the whistle.
Right. The three blind mice is crazy.
There's just three blind mice on the floor getting paid.
Yeah, getting paid. That's the thing, because that foul in the first quarter against Brunson.
Yeah, when he damn near power drived his face.
Yeah, like people were upset about that. People are probably still upset about that, because had they called that,
he probably would have been done.
He would have been ejected from the game. You think?
It'd have been a strong argument because it was the first quarter.
Yeah.
But you know what? In the OKC game, if I'm not mistaken, in the first quarter, I think he did that. He elbowed one of the OKC players.
So he's a dirty player.
He's not a dirty player. I just feel like he feeling himself a little bit too much, and he getting a little bit over aggressive. Like even after it, it's like, was that called for? You know what I mean? I get it. You like 7'30". I'm sorry. I know you tall as shit, but it's like some stuff is just like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like your team is in the finals right now. They need you. Even in the semis, like they still need you, and you doing like antics that somebody's not supposed to be doing in that position.
They're not gonna go for that next time.
Listen,
they're not.
I don't know. I just feel like they know that he has to stay on the floor
for sure,
for obvious reasons, and also I think for like money reasons too. You know what I mean? They're not gonna.
Oh, you mean like sports betting?
Yeah, they're not gonna have that market suffer just because what I'm saying, he's doing foolishness.
Right.
They're gonna keep him on the floor. Them three refs that was sitting there watched him do what he did, and they didn't. Not one whistle blowing. I'm like, oh.
And it was blatant. Yeah. Like I looked back because I saw the highlights and I was like, so they didn't call this at all?
Nah, they let that shit slide.
That's crazy. But then also too, like, I'm a big football fan, so I know like once we get to the playoffs or what have you, we say let them play. But that has to be clear around the board. Don't call all the fouls on the other team. If you're gonna be fair, be fair.
I think that it was just so obvious that it was like, yo, you can't miss that. I've seen, and I'm pretty sure you have too, and everybody has seen. I've seen late calls.
Yeah, for sure.
Where they call it late. I'm pretty sure like
or a payback call.
Yeah.
Like they might not have called it, but then they come down and then they do some dumb, like, why do they call that? It was a payback call. You see that too sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, in that instance, cool. But I mean, you at the Garden of all places, and you pulling.
And they wasn't having the last night. They were not having that shit. Mm-mm. What was that? It was a fight or a brawl like.
Oh, it was plenty of fights. It was a lot of fights. Some of the stuff though is AI generated.
Okay.
And I'm like, because I do a lot of AI work myself, and I'm just like, that's not real. That's not real.
It's so hard to decipher. I feel like
when you see it all the time, you could spot it like quickly. So for me, it's like I already know like. Somebody's hand is not gonna go through somebody's face. You know what I mean?
No,
like those little glitches and things like that. Like you catch those things, and the only way you're gonna do it is if you're like consistently, going through AI and just building stuff. So
yeah.
But a lot of it is real though. I seen people getting beat up. I mean, I seen Spurs jerseys getting ripped up.
That's crazy.
Like taking off of people's backs, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta
taking it serious.
Yeah. Well, I think that. You got to realize where you're at. Like you got to have some type of self-awareness. Like you're not in the right place to have a wrong jersey on.
There you go.
You got the wrong jersey on, but it's just.
So you don't think the Spurs fans can come into the Garden with their shit on?
Nah, I mean it's just not a good idea. I mean that's like going in the blood neighborhood and you got on a blue flag. It's like you might get flipped.
All right, I take it back to football analogy, right? So let's say you have the Ravens and the Steelers, right?
Okay.
Steelers fans come in, they loud, they're obnoxious, they have their terrible towel, all the things.
That's a culture though.
What you gonna do?
You're not gonna. Well, I wouldn't personally go to New York City.
Got it. So
anywhere,
New York in particular.
Just particular because you liable to get hurt.
Yeah,
you liable to.
A few people probably got hurt last night for real.
They did, and New York took a L, so it's like.
Yeah, so it hurts double time.
It hurts double time, but on top of that, you got a lot of smoking and drinking in the mix.
For sure.
So everybody's like hyper, you know what I mean, sensitive.
Yeah.
Because of that, so you already know some shit's gonna pop off. Now, me personally, like I've been to places where things do happen out there, but luckily I'm not a part of it, and I'm like, damn, y'all feel bad for that person. I mean, because you got like 150,000 people, you don't know who's who,
right?
So it's like, who you gonna fight? It's not a one-on-one.
No,
it's like 25.
At this point, somebody's jumping in, and you don't know who you fighting and how many people is with that person.
And you can't go nowhere. Where you going?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw a video where, I mean, it was just like you had the police was just watching. They were just watching to see, all right, we're gonna let them finish doing what they do.
Finish is crazy.
Then we'll just go ahead and arrest whoever's left over.
Finish is so crazy.
Oh yeah.
But you're right.
They was watching. They was just watching. Like they pretended to be of some type of presence.
Yeah.
That was gonna do something and they didn't.
But I mean, if they do break it up early, then it's another fight that's breaking out right here. So it's best that they just kind of let them calm down amongst it all.
I mean, I don't know. That could be life or death right there.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it just depends. I don't see what I will say is I don't see any videos of like women getting into quarrels or anything like that. It's just mainly the dudes going like crazy, and I'm just like,
yeah. And partly, like you said, emotions, and then people drinking. It's like
for me, it's just the drinking. I think it's just the drinking that's really bringing out all the hostility and shit like that.
Yeah. And imagine if you lost some money.
If you lost money,
money, you're sick. On top of them losing, like you're just sick.
I wouldn't have bet for them to win yesterday. It just
the odds were not in their favor.
Going up 3-0.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you go up 3-0. I mean, that takes away games over there.
Yeah.
The cheapest ticket I think was around $5,000, and they went up.
So you think they're going to try to like extend it out a little bit to make it more of a show?
I'll say that if the Knicks were to have one last night and then they go into Wednesday with a potential game winner there, there's so many millions and millions of dollars that just gets taken off the table.
That's true.
Because those people over there in San Antonio, I'm pretty sure they rented out that for a few more games, so now they out of money. So the people that bought those tickets, I could imagine what happens there.
Yeah.
So you got to take into consideration it's not just the athletic ability of the players, it's also a market, and it's also about money too. So
for sure. When do they play again? Do you know?
They play this Wednesday back in the Garden.
Okay.
And then after that, they're going back to San Antonio.
Oh man!
And then they go back to New York. I think it's 1-1.
If it's still.
No, because Wednesday, yeah.
Because right now it's 2-1. Knicks are up.
Right, and let's say
recording this. Mm-hmm. Okay. So depending on what happens on Wednesday,
it's still gonna be another game after Wednesday.
Right.
Even if the Knicks win, you know what I'm saying? They still gonna play. They going back to San Antonio no matter what.
No matter what. That's
they going back
crazy.
There. So let's just say if the Knicks win, now it's 3-1. Mm-hmm. Now they go back to San Antonio. They could close it out there.
That would be crazy.
I wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't want to.
Then again, I probably, for the sake of the city, I think it'd probably be safer if they close it out in San Antonio.
For sure.
Then if they close it out in New York.
For sure.
It's not going to be good.
No, because there's going to be more what the fuck we saw yesterday. I was like,
they're going to, I'm telling you, they're going to tear that city up. And I don't mean in a bad way.
No.
I don't want to see nobody get hurt. But like the parade will probably be safer than the game that they do win it. Because for one, the parade is during the day. Mm-hmm. They win, they're playing at night. Yeah. People's already going to be fucked up.
Yep.
People's already going to feel, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
having a time. I love that though for them. Because it's like they need this feeling. It's nothing like it.
I just want to be able to say, all right, I was alive when the Knicks won the championship.
When was the last championship that they won? 1970 something?
You actually, it was in the 70s.
It was in the 70s, I believe.
I'm not a Knicks fan, so I couldn't even tell you that.
Yeah.
But it probably was. You probably checked.
And they had some all-star people like on their roster. That's the crazy thing. But for the Knicks now, like, who do you think is like the strongest duo or trio?
I'd say the whole team. I wouldn't even just give two people. Obviously, Cat and Jalen Brunson.
For sure.
But
for sure.
I just think that the chemistry amongst that whole team right now is just like they on fire. They got the hot hand. So like if you look like before a couple seasons or maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, they had like onesies or twosies that may have been primed to take the Knicks somewhere, but it's always like it's still missing the chemistry.
Right.
You get those players that come through there, you get the Carmelos and stuff like that they can play, but it's just like that's not enough.
But yes, you can't do it by yourself. You need that chemistry that you're talking about. Like Brunson, like highlights that I watch, I'm like, he's fucking everywhere. Like he's just like threes here, 3 there, like getting out of this, boom. I'm like, man, he is like crazy.
Yeah, with Brunson, you kind of almost have to elevate your game because you're playing with somebody that is playing at an all-star level. So you instinctively going to want to play to, you know what I'm saying, actually compliment him versus be a slug on the floor. Even if you're not the best shooter, you still got to play your part and contribute to the team. But they've been on fire. Yeah. So it's not just this year. Yeah. For the past couple years, they've been getting closer, just inching their way, and it's like, yo, they here. So.
And now here we are. So I will say, I do have to give an honorable mention about my girl. So you talked about Cat, right? His fiance, Jordan Woods.
That's what that is?
Yeah, Jordan Woods.
Shit.
So
y'all friends?
Are we friends?
Yeah, like, you know, I'm just asking.
I've never met her a day in my life.
Oh, my bad. All right.
So she used to be really close with Kendall and Kylie Kardashian. I want to say Kylie more than Kendall. Okay. And then they had that situation. So I'm really happy for her. Like,
what situation? Put me on. I don't be knowing. I live under a rock.
She had a situation where apparently she messed around with Chloe, their older sister's guy, like somebody she was.
How does that happen? How do you not know that?
I think they were at a party, and you know he was messing with her, and somebody saw it, and then the rumors came out. So then because her and Kylie used to be really best friends. So once she found out about that situation, it was like Kylie had to decide my best friend, like my sister, versus my sister for real. So they pretty much disowned her, and she was like shamed out of the family. It was a big thing. And then she kind of flew under the radar for a while. And now to see her like here with him locked in, like getting married. She's going to all the games. Her outfits is like the best.
How would you handle that? Like if you was in that situation?
Well, I wouldn't have messed with or let my best friend's sister's boyfriend or fiance, whatever he was to her, try to kiss me or anything. So I don't know if she did it or not, allegedly. But I think if she did kiss him or let him touch her in any type of way, she was wrong.
Oh, shit.
100%. Because where's your loyalty? Like,
yeah.
You know?
It's kind of messy.
Why are you gonna let this man touch you like that? Allegedly.
I mean, unless she wanted it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like.
But if she wanted it, that's her best friend's sister.
That's what I'm saying. What would you do in that situation? On both ends.
I wouldn't be in a situation.
But if you was the one, you don't know on the other end. If you in a situation, somebody does it to you. Then
I would have immediately stopped it, right? And I would have told my best friend and her sister, like, this is what he did. But because I think somebody saw them in the act, it looked bad.
Damn.
It looked bad. But look now. Look, she has her man, you know.
I mean, I guess.
Anthony Towns, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She has him, and she comes to the games with Towns. Like, she reps him.
That's like
all her fits are nice.
Oh, okay. That's like, what's her name? In Kansas City, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Okay, yeah. What about them?
Nah, it's the same way. Like she be repping all his games and stuff like that.
She used to, but I feel like last season, I don't know what happened. She kind of flew under the radar a little bit last season.
She got tired of that shit. She said, I don't want to come to no games. I don't even know what the fuck is going on except for my guy right there.
Right.
Like, she don't care about none of that.
They had the screens like blocking her like as she was coming, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. We are watching fucking football.
Nah, they watching
as
her.
as a fan, football fan. That relationship got on my nerves so bad.
Oh, for real? Shit.
But they're about to get married. I think the sensation behind it, the hype behind it, calmed down a little bit. So
yeah, it's kind of like, all right, y'all together.
Yeah, congratulations.
You know how many celebrities been together with athletes and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, why is it such a big deal? Why do people like really go crazy over that stuff?
They do, because it's like you fan out. Like you're like, you see somebody who you idolize. Like, people really idolize Taylor Swift.
Really? That's like, so who would you say?
Taylor Swift is like the Beyonce for the young white girl.
I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I was about to ask you, like, who on a scale? Who
Beyonce for her people, for sure.
No, but as a whole, as a collective, who do you think has a bigger platform, Beyonce or Taylor Swift? I'm talking about all across the board, worldwide. Now, I know Beyonce, she been in the game a lot longer too, so that's probably not
tough.
Fair.
That's tough.
Probably not fair to say.
Yeah, that's tough. I can't call it.
No.
Yeah, that's tough. I would say Beyonce just because, like, her fans go really hard for her. But I'm not a Taylor Swift or a Swiftie, as they call it. I don't know. But I know she sells out just like
anytime
stadiums.
Oh, yeah.
She did the movie. She was, Beyonce did that too, like with the movies. Like, I think she just kind of breaks through some of those barriers. So it's hard to tell.
I put it to you like this. I think that anytime they throw like a, they give you a tag, like you see they got the Beehive, and you said the Swifties. I'm like,
the Swifties.
That sounds like an award. All right, so like the Swifties and stuff like that, then you're doing something right.
Yeah, for sure.
In my opinion, I think you're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Who else got that? Don't Nicki?
Yeah, what are the Barbs?
The Barbs
or Navy. Remember Rihanna had like the Navy. Like I feel like Rihanna's wasn't. Or Meg Thee Stallion Hotties. What? You don't like her?
No. I don't know her, and I'm saying like
You shaking your head like you got something to say.
Because I didn't know that's what
the Hotties.
The Hotties. Yeah, my God, they giving everybody their own camp.
Hotties, yeah. You know, Sade and I was talking about this for the How You Doing podcast. We would call them the Doors. How do you like that?
The Doors.
The Doors, because we say how you doing. So hey Doors.
Oh,
how
okay.
Doors?
Yo.
You think it'll fly? I don't love it.
Here's the thing. It don't fly until it fly. You know.
Yeah, I don't love it, but I will say the more we played around with it, I'm like, that's the only thing that will fucking make sense for how you doing podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, y'all could coin a lot of different things to include that one. I mean, it just depends on what works.
Yeah.
Typically, like when I do stuff like that, it has to be something that I like.
Yeah.
Because then it's easier for me to like really like, you know what I'm saying?
Like engage with them. Like, hey, Doris.
Yeah. But see, that part, I wouldn't even know what to call nobody. Like,
right.
I think that's also a woman type thing.
Right. So, what would yours be?
I don't know. I wouldn't have one.
You wouldn't have one?
Not because to me, it's kind of like...
You have a lot to pull from. It depends on which platform you use.
I never thought about it. It's almost like I would have my assistant come up with something. Because
have people drop comments of what they think it should be.
What? With like the game?
For yours.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to do one of those.
What?
To have like a whole tagline of just what I call my people.
Yeah.
Music. Now you got me thinking about it. My lifers. The lifers. Like that sound like a old retirement home. The lifers. Like nah.
I was thinking the lifers. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey, what's up, lifers? Like nobody want to hear that shit.
Right.
Like, that shit. I was thinking about doing like more streaming though.
Oh, that's weird.
I was thinking about doing that because
very good.
I'm noticing, and I know this is a little bit off topic, but I'm noticing that the way content is being consumed is like everything is really through the phone. I find myself, I be watching them little vertical drama joints.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yo, I'm like, why is this so fucking addictive?
It's like locked in, like the ones on TikTok.
Yeah, but I be tight because they be having a little paywall after a while, and I'm like, come on, man. It's like 3 a.m, man. I don't want to, I'm not even supposed to be looking at my phone at this time. And then y'all going to make me try to go reach for my wallet or whatever. And I'm not, like, I feel like.
Because you're hooked at that point.
Yeah.
And it's nothing crazy what they asking for. They're asking for a little bit of money.
But
so
see,
you look at it like, oh, that's nothing. Like, I want to keep watching this. Let me just pay. In actuality, ooh.
Yo,
that's how they getting people.
I got like.
That's why it's taking over.
You got like 20 subscriptions.
Yeah.
And then here's the thought process behind it. Yeah. Oh, on day 29, or day 6 before it's day 7, I'll just go ahead and I'll just cancel it. That'll never happen.
You know what I do now? I changed the game 100%. So what I do now is I will do like the free subscription, and then I'll go right into my apps and cancel it right away. And then I'll say, oh, you have until the 29th to enjoy or whatever, because I used to forget. And then when it hits my account, I'll be so tight. So I'm like, fuck it.
Well, for me, it became an issue when I was getting all these charges, and I'm like, I don't remember doing this.
That's right.
And then I call it in, and I'm like, nah, this ain't me, because I'm really thinking that I got hacked the whole time. Find out 15 days later, no, you really did do that. And I'm like, shit, man. You know what? That was really me.
Yeah.
I would have never wasted my time to call a bank and be like, yo, nah, cancel this charge. I ain't
you don't want to go through that, because then they like, oh, should we send you a new? No.
Well, so most times they'll do like a virtual. They'll send you a virtual card.
Yeah. Now they do.
Yeah.
I remember like back in the day, you had to
wait.
Like, wait or go to the, like, damn. Yeah, now like super easy. I ran into a situation a few months ago, and it's super easy.
What the
virtual?
To get the virtual card.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing with the virtual card is you have to automatically download that to your Apple Wallet.
Yeah, you do.
So like literally, I'm like, yo, if I lose my phone, I gotta make sure I got all these different security.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just so I don't, literally lose my life.
But even with that, it's so different, right? Like, I can just leave out the house and have, you tap for everything.
Yeah, until your phone die.
Well, I need my phone for a lot of.
Oh yeah, because you can't even. Oh, so you don't carry like a juice, like an external juice?
I need to.
Yeah, you definitely need to. When we was at that event, the happy hour, you was like, I can't get in my car. I'm like, shit, I can. I just hit the button.
Yeah, but, it happens all the time. I'm like, why? I don't keep any of my devices charged. But
why you don't just keep the card? The one that opens up the...
I keep it in the car.
Oh my God.
I keep it.
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't just tell the whole world that you keep your car key.
I keep it in the car.
Oh my God.
Because like when I go to the car wash, they're the ones who need it. Yeah.
I actually, not true. I had dropped my, Jay, he had the Tesla. So I was like, yo, I'll be back. He was getting his haircut. I'm like, I ain't about to sit up here while you getting your cut. I'm going to go handle some business. I'll come back in like 30 minutes.
Right.
I drove down the street and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't got the key to this thing.
Right.
So I'm thinking like this shit at some point was going to shut off. But it said you can stop one more time but you're not going to be able to start it again.
Yeah, not even with that though. So when I go to the car wash, I keep my phone with me.
Oh, okay.
So when they need to move up, they can just, if I put that key where it needs to be, they can just pull my shit out.
You like Teslas?
Not in the wintertime.
Why? It loses charge faster because of the solar, the roof. Yeah.
Yes, and it's just so cold. So, that's something to your battery. But like during this season, it's perfect.
It's perfect, right? Like, how often you do the self drive?
My kids always ask me to do it. I have control. Yeah, they do. I have control issues. So like when I do it,
Thank you for admitting.
Listen, for real, like when I use that feature, like I feel so nervous. So because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. So I usually
we all gonna die, but
I put my foot. I don't want to die like that.
Oh no.
So I just usually break it and I take control. So I do have control issues.
I was joking, but we'll get to that. What I was gonna say was when it comes to the supervised driving,
for sure,
for yours, like how often can you break contact before it tells you like, yo, you better look up? How?
I've never gotten to that point.
Oh, for real?
Since I've had my car.
Cause I know me, and I just know like when you drive long distances and whatnot.
Yeah.
I've noticed like the older that I've gotten, I don't be trying to drive long distances and like you know what I mean. So at one point, somebody told me before like they was driving their Tesla, but they wasn't. They was chilling. They was having a glass of wine and
what?
They were not engaged on the road.
Nah, I could never.
No.
No. Even if I like
minus the wine, obviously.
Like even if like I was gonna say like even if I like left for brunch or something, then I'm going Uber. Yeah. I'm not even gonna take that car like and try to do that because it's not worth it.
Nah, it's not. But it does.
It's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to do. But it's like.
I be thinking about that movie Leave the World Behind when all them Teslas they just hit that button and you start crashing and shit like that.
Wasn't that crazy?
Yeah. Because I mean, who the hell? Like, honestly, if you think about it, if whoever in that movie had the ability to just make all of these cars hit one central location, just take control away from the drivers, then there's nothing stopping. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if you didn't pay your Tesla car note, they could send that car back to the hub or wherever it came from. Yeah. That'd be crazy. Like, yo, where you going?
Like, where's my car going? Yeah. No, for sure.
But it would make it easy because now I know where it went. Nobody stole it because you can't really steal it.
I had my car towed once.
I thought they couldn't do that. I thought they needed a special piece for that.
Oh, baby, they did it.
Oh.
They did it. I was devastated.
Damn.
So, like, I guess I was in a loading zone. And I was in, like, at a convention, whatever. And come out. Fuck is my car?
I hate that.
Gone. But, on my app, like, it told me exactly. So I called, and they told me what I needed to get it out or whatever. It was super easy. It was inconvenient. But I was like, damn.
How much was it?
I think I only had to pay, like, $200. It wasn't too much. And then if you had a ticket or something, you would have had to pay the ticket too, or whatever.
The ticket, all right. Well,
the ticket plus the
fees to get it out.
Yeah.
All right. So it wasn't like how you call it, the boot where you got.
Oh no. I never had a boot. Thank God.
You don't want that. I haven't either.
Nah.
I don't.
Nah, I tend to pay my tickets. So.
You do? Mm-hmm. Shit, I don't be paying them shit. I be wanting to pay them, but
I pay my tickets.
It's just like when I get them, I gotta make sure that they're mine. You know what I'm saying? I got my son, so I gotta make sure. I gotta look at the vehicle because if I don't see the vehicle, then I don't know. Because typically I'll be like, oh, this is mine. I'll pay this later. I'll pay this some other time. And then one time I open them, I'm like, that ain't my. Well, that's not me. I wasn't here, and I know by the license plate, like this is not my car.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm one of those procrastinators. Like I wait till it's like a huge amount, then I just pay the whole thing off. Like
yeah, I mean, eventually you have to, but you want to renew your tags or you ready?
Oh, don't get me started because I had to jump through so many hoops to get a registration.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They was like, you owe like $10,000. I'm like, guess who's not getting $10,000 today?
$10,000 is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I had to go down and get that taken care of, but I was like, y'all not getting no $10K today. I mean, there's so many things I could do with $10K besides
it's
pay.
A lot I could do with $10K.
Enough for life.
Yes.
Was that the life version?
That was the life.